Wow, we won. I wish I feel like there would have been cool extra dialogue if I had been attacked, but I would have been one-shotted, so I didn't want to attack. I should have killed you when I had the chance, when you were a mere child. Then why didn't you, King Garen? Why? Tell me why, father. Because you were my most precious pawn. I knew I could use you to get to Queen Makoto. No matter, I feel at peace now. How long has it been since I felt like this? Perhaps this is what I wanted all along. The sweet release of death. You could have done that any time, you know. My body was destroyed. My mind lost. Ever since that moment, I became something. Something. What? I seriously don't get it. What just happened? What do you mean? Was he already dead? Or those delirious ramblings of a dying man? Or something more? That is, if father, I mean, King Garen had changed. I wonder. They're going to leave it ambiguous because they want to reveal it in other routes what really happened. At last, we can live in peace.
Azura?
Azura! And she's going to die, I bet, because she sang her song. She sung for a long time, and you saying it was the most beautiful, epic final battle theme I've ever heard. That's a little exaggeration, but that was a beautiful final battle theme, and thank you for that, Azura. Please tell me to don't overdo it. You don't look good.
My apologies.
Ugh. I'm sorry, I promised you I wouldn't disappear, but I'm not sure I can keep my word.
No.
Please, you can't just die like this! We did it, Azura. We made your dream come true. What's worth it if you never get to experience it for yourself?
No.
I'm at peace now, Aquablade. I know that you and everyone else will be safe. That is worth everything. Will you listen to one more selfish request? Oh no! What is it? I want you to live a joyful life. Don't let this sour your victory. The war is over, thanks to you. The world at peace. That's the world we dreamed of. That's the world I risked my life for. And it was worth it. So it's your turn to make me a promise, Aquablade.
Azura?
Azura, no! Yeah, I saw this coming a mile away, so I'm not even sad about it. Now, Elise. If they show me Elise again, I'll probably cry again. Because, my God. They did not need to do that. That was...
Can I see you? Smile for me. One last time.
Really, Azura? I didn't know you cared about me that
One more
much.
smile before I go. That's right. Lovely.
No. I can't lose anyone else. I've lost so much. I lost Saizo and Han. No, not Hana. I was about to say Hana. Saizo and Karagi and Takumi. I will keep my promise, Azura. I won't let your sacrifice be in vain. Everyone, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Let's make the world a place we can be proud of again. When those who fell watch over us, they'll know we can rest in peace. Azura, sing for me again someday. Wow, that was a really good final battle. I gotta hand it to the game in terms of difficulty, that is. In terms of what the hell we were actually fighting, I think they didn't explain it on purpose, just so that you play the other routes and learn who Garen really was in this form. People of Hoshido, let it be known that Ryoma, High Prince of Hoshido, has succeeded Queen Makoto. He takes the throne at the cusp of a new era of peace in our land. Ryoma, please accept this crown as a symbol of your title.
Yes.
Thank you, Yukimura. As king, I vow to uphold the values that my mother represented so well. Justice, charity, equality, and above all else, peace. We shall lead the world to a new age of prosperity.
Big brother.
Ryoma, has it even hit you? You're king! He looks so regal. He looks the same exactly. Are you okay, Sakura? This should be a happy occasion. Yes, I know. Think about how happy this would make Mother.
Sakura.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, I was just thinking about how he pronounced her name. I just forgot now all of a sudden. But I think you're right. She is happy wherever she is.
True.
Yeah, she's probably watching over us right now, tearing up herself. Sniffle. Ah, damn it! You two, Inoka. We gotta pull ourselves together, at least until the end of the ceremony. He's right. How does it look at the people over here? We're all sobbing up here. Quiet, everyone. I think Ryoma has a bit more to say. Shh. Why does Ryoma get to be king? I'm the one who kind of saved us. Just saying. I guess he is the High Prince.
Thank
Whatever. Before you leave, I have a few more words for you. With any war comes casualties, but the casualties of this war have been almost too much to bear. I speak, of course, of our beloved Queen Makoto. Still, we must move forward. The crisis of our world faced is finally at hand. And in this moment, we have done something extraordinary. We've made peace with the Kingdom of Nor. I know some of you today are probably find this hard to swallow, but there can be no light without dark. The two complement each other, and so too do the two greatest kingdoms there ever were. They each have something the other lacks, and together are made whole. We in Hoshido must share our light and our bounty. We have much to learn from our brothers and sisters in Nor. Let us live together. Let us move forward on the same path together towards a bright future. Thank you for your time, and may the gods bless you.
Big brother.
Well spoken, Ryoma. Sob. Ha, he got you too.
Huh?
No, I just got What? It's okay, we all did.
Hey.
Speak for yourself, sister. This been kind of talking to bring us back to reality. Ceremony's not quite over.
Oh.
So sorry, Yukimura. Please continue.
Well then.
This. I didn't end it yet. Okay, no! That concludes the coronation ceremony. My God. that was kind of funny. I don't know if they meant it to be funny, but that was funny. I seriously don't think they meant it to be funny, but yeah, that was hilarious. That was a wonderful speech, Ryoma. So all the crying didn't distract you too much. Thank you, no, I didn't even notice. Hopefully you didn't notice how nervous I was up there. You were nervous? I don't believe it. You looked right in your element. Bold and regal, befitting your new title. Really? Well, thank you. That's reassuring. It's quite a moment when Yukimura handed you the crown. Oh yes, even I was moved. Not to tears, mind you. I had no idea the Hoshidan Royals were such softies. Camilla, Leo, I'm so glad you could make it here today. My two living siblings. Oh, too soon? Of course. It wouldn't do for Hoshido's newest allies to miss Ryoma's coronation, would it?
Thank you.
Well, I suppose not, but I know you've been busy since the war ended. I'm so happy to see you both. You too, Aquablade. Fully comfortable walking around Hoshido just yet. Leo, I assure you. Oh, please, Leo. Well, when we were milling around in the outdoor market this morning, remember you were going on about how great it was to see Aquablade again. Camilla! It was wonderful to see you, Aquablade, but I must admit the loss of Xanderly still weighs heavily on me. How are you holding up? I think about them every day. Their deaths will be a burden I carry for the rest of my life.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for your loss. Those who fell in the war will never be forgotten. We won't easily forget how many lives were lost to Hoshidan blades. All we can do is atone is prevent such a war from ever happening again. Right you are. Or within my power as king, my first act would be to bring back your siblings, and Azura as well. Oh, I miss Azura so much. I wanted to spend time when she was alive. Again with the crying. Look, it may take a while for Azura, but in the end, I really miss her too.
Well.
Yeah, who saw that coming? You guys are gonna need to hold it together at my coronation, okay? We can't involve Nor thinking that Hoshidans are moved so easily to tears. Your coronation? I thought Quilla was next in line. Oh, that was supposed to be a surprise. You ruined it, Leo. Yes. Your question, yes, I am next in line for the crown, but I beg you to take my place, and he graciously accepted. Why? I have no desire to ruin a kingdom. So there you have it. Just she doesn't feel like it. Okay. Quite busy, say goodbyes. I'll join you. Everyone, I look forward to seeing the coronation ceremony in Nor. Thank you, Camilla. We'll be there. And off they go.
True.
You see, they are your siblings, after all. Too bad they're leaving so soon, they're going to miss the festival. That's right, I forgot, you've never seen a Hoshidan festival before. Kind of like the biggest party you can imagine. Put all those sad faces and get ready to dance. Sounds like the thing. We can stand to let off some steam.
So happy.
Power Festival, I can't wait. Should I embarrass this guy? Remembers the royal family.
True.
Remember a certain incident not so long ago? And was dancing on a stage with a band of musicians? I kid, brother. I don't get it. Were they referencing something I'm supposed to remember? I don't think I was. It would behoove me to make an offering on Mother's behalf on some point. Perhaps some vendor is selling those sweet rice dumplings she used to love. This is going to be great. How can I help? Is literally every character I have still alive going to say something? Let's make sure the crowds don't get too rowdy. We're officially going to have a good time. Nor and Hoshidans partying together. What does the world come to?
All right.
No, it was just the characters that were guaranteed to survive to the end, it looks like. Like the characters who, even if they died, they were still storyline. Yeah, that's what I mean. Now, please, I've heard enough about peace and justice in the future. As Inoka said, let's have some fun for once. Hooray, fun and partying. Great. Is that the end? Is that how it ends? Oh, no, it's not over yet. Will, they weren't kidding about the festival. I'm exhausted. Maybe I should take a little break. It's a bit overwhelming. This place seems familiar. Yeah, this is where I met Azura. I said that before, I said that in the game. Oh, Azura. What? Am I hearing things? That's her song! What the heck?
Azura.
Azura? I must be hallucinating! I'm so glad to see you, though! Shh!
Azura?
Azura,
Hey,
tell me, Aquablade, what do you see in this lake?
Well,
Just water, I guess? What are you talking about?
see.
I think if you look close, carefully, you might sense something deeper. Empty your mind of thoughts and let yourself be in the moment.
oh.
Well, alright. Good, keep your focus on the lake. Don't look away.
Huh?
But I have so much I want to say.
Go on.
Not now, just do as I ask.
Understood.
Alright, I'm not gonna question the ghost. Sorry, I think it's off my chest. I want to thank you for everything you've done. You're the most selfless person I've ever known, and I just... Wait, Azura? And she's gone.
No.
Maybe my mind was just playing a trick on me.
Thank you.
Thank you for bravery, Aquablade. I hope we can meet again someday,
Azura.
in another timeline, in another video game.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll meet again somehow. Until again, I'll never forget you.
Hey.
What are you not here all by yourself? Don't tell me you're calling it a night. The festival's still going strong. I was taking a breather. You guys sure know how to celebrate. You can tell everyone I'll be right back. You know, if it was to dream. To dream? Really? Alright. That's the word I decided to use. Alright, and that's... I guess that's it? Ooh, cool! Flying! Is that Hinoka? Yes, it is.
You know, I always wanted to take you flying.
I have my own bird! I could have flown myself!
Hello, hello. How's the view up there? Hey.
Don't fall now. Careful.
Guys, I have my own bird I can fly on! They probably just made this generic, obviously. They're not even showing my character. So to make it seem personal and like... I don't know. Like, so they don't have to actually make a different character model
I told
for every
Mother,
single unit
the
class.
war is over.
Oh, well, this it's a statue of Makoto. That's very nice.
You stood for peace. Always. We carry on your legacy. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Why do they all have to say yes?
That said, our task will always be a difficult one. But no matter
That was a
how
long
hard
pause.
it may be, we will succeed with you at our side.
Oh, yeah!
All of us, hand in hand.
Except Takumi, he died. Oh, boy. And that's the credits, folks. Wow, this is I knew this would be a long final episode, but that's fine. Wow, are the credits really gonna scroll this slowly? Can I make them go faster? I don't want to skip them by accident. Wow, this is gonna be really slow, guys. I apologize. Well, I guess I'll give my thoughts of the game because I've been waiting to say my final thoughts for a long time now. So, let me start off by talking about the game mechanics that they introduced in Fates and changed from Awakening, which, by the way, took me frickin' forever to figure out for some reason. Like, at the time of recording this, I've only uploaded like about 6 episodes or so, so give it perspective. This series was almost completely pre-recorded. Yeah, I guess I didn't understand the pair-up system at first, among other random mechanics, but basically, yeah, when it comes to game mechanics, and let me list the changes they made. Weapon durability is gone. Attack and guard stance, as opposed to just flat out pairing up with the chances of getting dual strikes and dual guards. And then My Castle. Those additions, guys, I am not gonna lie, they are so freaking good. I don't think I can go back to other Fire Emblem games after playing this. I love them so much. That is what kept me going in these games, and how much I want to play the other routes. I haven't played much of the other ones because I didn't want to spoil myself if anything, but I think I did a little bit already. I don't think I learned a lot though, because my guess was actually wrong. King Garen was not a non-Kos, but he seemed like he's some sort of puppet of a non-Kos who I'm guessing now is going to be the final boss of Revelations. In Conquest, I'm guessing it's also going to be Garen, but I don't know if it's going to be some different dragon form or something. I don't know. Because I am far enough in that game where it's very clear he's still the main villain. Just in a different way, like I said earlier. But yeah, when it comes to the gameplay, I'll never go back, I feel like. And honestly, the My Castle features, if they had literally just copied and pasted Awakening's mechanics and added the My Castle, it would still be my favorite. And I feel like I'd never want to go back. Because I just love it that much. Because, I don't know, I have tons of fun just visiting random castles and invading and seeing how good their units are. And just checking out what other people do with their characters. It does kind of bug me that you can kind of cheat to get skills. Because you can kind of just... If you conquer another person's castle, you can inherit any skill that any of their characters have onto your character. Like if I conquer someone who has an Oboro, I can steal one of their Oboro skills and put it on my character. Or anything their avatar character has onto your avatar character. I find that a little silly. I wish you couldn't do that. I'm gonna be honest, I wish you couldn't do that because I feel like skills... I feel like it takes less effort to get them, and they're not as worth. Like, I did all this reclassing into all these different, classes to get all these different skills, but it was almost unnecessary, because I could have just conquered castles and stole them from other characters. That would have been the more efficient way to do it, but I would have felt like I was cheating doing it that way, personally. That's why I didn't do it that way. So that's the one thing I dislike about the My Castle thing, but other than that, I absolutely love it. It does seem kind of redundant after a while, because, after a while, my Lilith is maxed, but she still asks for food every day. I don't know if that stops when she reaches a certain level, but I'm going to keep going. I have unlimited beans, basically, so I might as well keep going and see what happens. And then your private quarters. Once you max out your 3 hearts, you can build your bond even more, you can fill up another line of hearts, but nothing happens. It just overwrites the 3rd heart again, and that's it. Nothing happens. So I wish the exclamation points of those 2 buildings would turn off once you've maxed them, but that's another nitpick. But other than that, great features. I love it. Best game in my opinion by far when it comes to game mechanics. And now for the story. Like I said, I don't know everything about the story as a whole, because I haven't played all of Conquest Revelations yet. If it turns out that the storyline overall between all 3 of the games is good, I'll let it slide. But I gotta say, the Birthright storyline, I didn't care for it. It felt extremely generic, and I could tell it was gonna happen, at every second. When it came to what the characters were actually doing and our goals, that, in my opinion, was predictable and disappointing. When it comes to the characters themselves, and the interactions and relationships, especially between your main character and the different siblings of the different nations, I love that. That, in my opinion, was my favorite part of the game. In terms of the story, was your interaction with your siblings, because the first 6 chapters of the game before you pick your path, I felt incredibly invested in every character. Especially at the moment of picking my choice of siding with Birthright. Or Hoshido picking, you know what I mean. But yeah, past that, the individual Birthright story I didn't enjoy. I thought it was kind of generic. I saw it was coming. Conquest so far is different. I just find it kind of hard to justify some of the things they're doing in that game. And how literally stupid your character is at times. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Azura, there's that opera house scene in this game where Azura pretends to be fills in for a dancer, and Garen's there and he does that increasing groans of pain or whatever. I forget what it's called, that funny subtitle. And we're gonna see. Are they gonna show us worst to best? Because this is Hayato. I never used him. I think they're gonna show us worst to best. That's cool. So Hayato, the kid. All right, I'm not gonna read characters that I didn't care about. I think people. That sucks that characters who died aren't gonna show up. That really sucks. I'm not gonna see Saizo or Takumi or Kiragi. That really sucks. Next to none. Yeah, it's going worst to best. I like that. I like that. I really, really like that. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying that, yeah, the storyline. Yeah, there's not much more to say. Oh, Conquest, yeah, the Opera House scene. They do a similar thing in Conquest where Azura actually disguises herself with that black outfit that you see her in the Conquest opening and pretends she's not Azura and uses that as a way to try to see if she can get Garen to change back to his old self. Because we already learned he's not really him. He's actually that evil dragon thing, which I guess isn't really him, even though he's still called Garen. We don't know. We don't know the full details yet, and I probably won't know until I play through all of Conquest and Birthright. And I'll probably add a rebuttal or something at the end of this video saying my final thoughts after playing through all the games, because by the time you're watching this, I probably will have finished them. So I'll probably have a true final thoughts edited at the end of this. So, just saying that. In fact, maybe I should leave the rest of this blank so I can just narrate over it. Nah, no, I'll do that. No, I'll just add it. This will just be a really long episode, like the old days of my Fire Emblem videos. Really, really freaking long episodes. So, oh, this series was longer than I thought it would be. This is, I think, 52 episodes. My God, this is gonna take forever to upload on this on my Blue Gator Gaming channel. Like, I don't think it'll be finished until like this summer. Let's see if I'm right. See when this is posted. I don't think it'll be finished until like midsummer, sometime in like late July. That's my guess. But anyway, yeah, I'm not reading my characters I didn't use. I hope you guys are if you care about them. Oh, Azura, we're getting into people that we actually used at least once. There are no official records or stories of Azura ever after the war. She was such a mysterious figure that later generations wondered if she truly existed or if she was merely a spirit in human form. Well, those two things aren't opposites? Like, she clearly existed, but she could have existed as that spirit in human form. Whatever, what kind of... Yeah, Mozu we used I think we only used her in that level we recruited her. I'm actually using her in my Conquest playthrough. She is really good if you train her up, but I didn't care to train her up in this one. Alright, so nearby villages began their own rebuilding efforts. Mozu eventually hailed as a local hero and humanitarian. That's nice. Alright, and then Setsuna. Oh, I think I used her also in the chapter I recruited her. Yeah, that desert level where we got Hinoka, Azama, and her. Yeah, I think I used her just in that chapter. But I got rid of her because I had me and Takumi. And later Kuragi. Yeah, we would have had way too many archers on our team if I had used her. She did seem like a pretty funny character, though. So I wouldn't mind giving her a try, a different playthrough. And Reina, I used her a lot at the level I got her, but not after that. Because she was the perfect anti-air unit for that level I got her in, which was that ship. That Phantom ship. I hated that level. Alright, so streamer with the head of the Kinshi Knights. She's technically in command of me. That sucks. Of all Kinshi Knights. Unless I'm not considered a Kinshi Knight. That's just what my class is in. Kaze! Retired chapter 15. Yeah, he... Not died? Not died! No, he died. Wow, that sucks. That they didn't, edit that. Caden he was my backup character for a while, so he definitely did some fighting. Caden returned living on the Rainer days, and he'd never gone to war. Scholars disagree as to whether this was because he was adaptable or just simple-minded. I don't think it really matters. Also, I gotta say about the music in this game. Fantastic. I think I like it more than Awakenings. Like, I loved it. And Jacob, he was a backup character a couple times as well. Jacob continued to serve as Akabe's butler. He was often offered other positions based on his extraordinary skills, but the records show he refused them all to stay by Akablade's side. Awesome. Jacob, and also, he's one of my favorite characters in terms of personality. I don't know why, I just loved him. I wish I could have used him more, but... And Orochi I tried using, but then I realized I didn't like her very much, so that's why she was in a decent amount of battles. Continued to work for the royal family, but never pledged her loyalty to any one member. Perhaps in memory of Queen Makoto, her infectious laugh was often heard echoing from the castle walls. Yeah, I also absolutely love that they're making the characters go worst to best. Or most kills the least, or least kills the most kills. And Rinka! Rinka I did use for a few chapters, but it stopped after I realized I didn't like her anymore. Or actually, I didn't really like her from the start, but I was just using her because she was the only axe person at the time. or for a while, all the way until I got Sophie actually. Save Flames, she Flames try, pretty fashion, Save Flames, being proud, trying. Yeah, okay, I could have predicted that one. Most predictable ending ever. And Felicia, heck yeah, okay, we're getting the people I did use for a while. Felicia, I stopped using after she stopped being that good, but because it's weird, she starts off as a promoted class as a maid, but with stats of not a promoted class. So I don't know. I don't think she's meant to be used in the long term. Maybe I'm wrong though. And then yeah, I could have guessed that ending for her too. And Mitama! She's technically a character I used. She only got to be used in the last couple levels. Resting at home for a time, Mitama was inspired to travel the world. She wrote a number of poems while visiting famous sites and ruins. Generations of poets world would later retrace her steps. Great. All right. That's cool. That is cool, I guess. And then we got Ryoma. Yeah, only one of them. I was expecting him to be next. Upon ascending the throne, Ryoma ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity throughout the world. Generations later, scholars would praise him for surpassing even King Sumeragi's great legacy. Ah, well, that's pretty good, I guess. Are we gonna get into the good characters now? Oh, Keldori! Yeah, okay, yeah. Keldori joined Hoshido's army. Her natural ability shined there, and she quickly gained the trust of her comrades. But her habit of staring wistfully at the object of her affection never changed. So, yeah, she's Cordelia. Also didn't like that. Hated the fact that they brought back Awakening characters. Hated it. Sorry. Generations on, people would call her the Dragon God Incarnate. Not goddess. Okay. And tell stories of how the divine Kana would transform into a dragon to save people. But really, she was just a girl who loved her father. Aww. But I didn't get to see her ending with Karagi because Karagi died. That really sucks. There's Karagi. Retired, chapter 27. Look at all those battles and victories he had. Amazing. I'm actually surprised he didn't have higher than this. Maybe because they didn't get him till near the end of the game. Sophie killed more? She had more battles, not victories. So they're doing it by battles. Okay. I thought they would do it by victories, but I guess not. Sophie became a Knight of Nor, so talented that many of her records are yet to be beaten. In particular, young squires study her life to learn how to become better masters for their horses and how to rip others' clothes off. They forgot that part. And Kagero, yeah, it's bad. She only had one more battle than Sophie. Kagero continued to serve Ryoma after he was crowned, but there are fewer, and I didn't get to see her ending with Takumi because Takumi died. Paintings thought to be by her were pursued as natural. Oh yeah, she liked painting. I forgot that. That was one of her personality traits. Are we gonna cut? Oh, Saizo. So close, man. So close. He's an angry ninja? Angry ninja, okay. And Takumi. I really wish I would still get to see their ending, but no, I don't. Ah, a couple, finally! Mr. Perfect and Loving Tsubaki was appointed chief of the Pegasus Knights and served with a perfect record. His wife, Sakura, dedicated herself to helping the underprivileged, and the two worked happily together. That's nice. I like that. I feel like that was like two generic halves they put together, but that makes sense. Ah! Azama and Hana! Hanazama! Look at all those battles that Hana had! Azama decided to use his talents to inspire and heal the people of Hoshido rather than taunt them. His wife, Hana, continued to serve Sakura, brightening all of their lives with her infectious optimism. That's good. And with her katanas. Like, she probably killed lots more people with those. And we got Silas and Hinoka. You guys saved us at the very end. Silas served loyally as Knight of Nor. He was beloved by trainee knights for his great patience. His wife, Hinoka, became general of the Hoshidan Royal Army, and the two remained together always, even though they have complete opposite jobs. So, those are two generic sentences they put together that didn't quite work. But I appreciate the efforts. Ah! Minomoru! Alchemy was hailed as a hero, working alongside his spouse. Yeah, generic. The spouse spread peace worldwide. His wife, Oboro, worked hard and eventually was able to reopen her late parents' tailor shop. I see how they did the couples endings in this game. Yeah, they just combined two generic statements about them they already planned from the start. The end. That was Final Fate's Birthright. Thank you all for watching this series. I know I can understand this series was kind of frustrating to watch, especially at the beginning. I really appreciate if you guys did actually watch all the way through and whatnot. So thank you very much. I truly appreciate it, and I'm about to edit in right here my final thoughts on the whole series, because by the time you're watching this, I will have done that. So here's that.